Hello guys, this is Dr. Hasna and today I'll be discussing the clinical attachment that you get in the UK. Obviously, we're going to be talking about the UK Pathways clinical attachment, basically all about it, all you need to know about it, right? Is it impactful for your CV? Is there a point of doing it? How long does it last? Does it cost? What's the price of it if it does cost? How to get it? All of these questions will be discussed, so keep watching till the end. Okay, let's begin with the first part. What is a clinical attachment? It's basically like an elective or an internship that you don't really get paid for. It's just for the experience of the UK system, to see how the NHS works and how everything works. You can add it to your CV if you'd like, so it looks like you have seen NHS, how it works, right? Is it actually beneficial or not? That's something also I'll be discussing. So first things first, how to get a clinical attachment. If you're in the process of finding a clinical attachment, what you need to do is basically go to various hospitals, NHS trusts, go to like Google, write down hospitals that offer clinical attachment, or just go to NHS hospitals and look at their their info, on their contact info, see if there's any HR's contact, like with the email ID. Okay, basically what you want is their email address. Yeah, so you're going to become a stalker and try to get into their email ID, into their DMs. Okay, so once you have their email ID, you just message them, I am interested in applying for a clinical attachment. Make sure, golden tip is to attach your CV on it. Okay, I'm looking for a clinical attachment. I will be coming on this date. Do you have a clinical attachment? This is my CV. I'd like to apply. Okay, maybe they'll email you back like email this account, or maybe they'll just give you the details of it. That's up to them. Okay, so not just one or two, make sure you apply to like 100, 200, like as many as you can. So mission stalker is equal to on, wear those sunglasses. What is a clinical attachment? What you're going to do is that basically they'll accept you. Most likely it is a paid attachment. Majority of hospitals will ask you. I feel like, why majority? I think you have to pay for the clinical attachment in all the hospitals, but obviously everyone's just going to mirror each other. They're not just going to be like, okay, they offer it for like this many pounds, why should we offer it for free? So probably the competition has caught on to this, to all the hospitals, and you have to pay 90% chances you have to pay for the clinical attachment. What is the price as of now in 2025? It's £250 per specialty, per specialist. So basically in the UK you do the clinical attachment with one specialist, so they associate you with one specialist. So guys, if you have any kind of relative working in the UK, you can even ask them to get you an attachment under them. So it's one specialist that you need to email. So with the HR will actually give you a bunch of specialists, and you can email any one of them that, hi, I'd like to work with you, please let me come, this internship. The next question is what do you do in it? Nothing at all, absolutely nothing. You're just there, you sit there and make sure during the attachment, I'm going to tell you some advice, some tips on what you should do to make the most of it, which I have asked many NHS doctors, and how they converted their attachments into jobs from their information. I'm going to tell you is that go there, make sure you're punctual, make sure you're on time, make sure you're making contacts, you're using that clinical attachment to your benefit. Like, you're not just there as an idle person, as someone that doesn't, as a table or a computer that they don't really need. Okay, they need a computer. Whenever you guys do any kind of job anywhere, that's Dr. Hasna star advice coming, is that always make yourself known, make yourself, show them that you're someone. Okay, you're not just there. Make contacts, talk to them. I'm not saying kiss their, that's not the word I really want to use, but like, don't do that, but like generally just show them interest, that you really like this field or whatever you're working in, and make talk to the NHS doctors, the junior doctors there, ask them how life is in the UK, and make friendships with them, just so that you have information, you're well informed about what's going on. Okay, that's about it. At the same time, keep applying for your jobs, right? So the next question is it beneficial for your CV? 120% it is beneficial for your CV. Like, duh, if you're gonna add that I've seen NHS during my clinical attachment. So wait, let me just tell you one thing, that clinical attachment lasts for about 6 weeks maximum. That's one of the hospitals I know, that 6 weeks maximum is the duration you can do in one specialty. So it's like £250 per 6 weeks. After that, it expires. You have to pay again to do another specialty under another consultant, and then another 6 weeks. So you either keep extended until you get a job, or you do a 6 week and make yourself known and do something about that, right? So it really, at the end of the day, it's about luck. Don't get discouraged if you don't get a job, guys. Listen to me, or just be positive throughout this journey. I know it's a difficult journey because saturation has happened. So what can we do? Like, saturation has happened. Do you want to like cry and apply for jobs, or do you want to smile and apply for jobs? The decision is really yours. At the end of the day, the outcome is the same, right? So let's just be positive. Why not? And that's what we preach in Dr. Hasna. So guys, that, and then another thing is that I just want you to know that the CV will definitely, you can show in your CV that I do have NHS or UK experience, because I've seen it in my clinical attachment. So definitely it benefits. Your CV also gets boosted. I won't guarantee that they'll choose you on the basis, okay, he has clinical attachment, no, but definitely it makes a difference. Just like an ALS course, a BLS course makes a difference. It does make a difference. It's like better than nothing, right? So it does make a difference. So don't let people tell you that there's no point of doing a clinical attachment. There is definitely a point. You make contacts, you see what the NHS is actually like. What if you, while doing the clinical attachment, you're like, I don't want to be in this system. So yeah, definitely it's beneficial. You also, before you start a job, you will have an idea of what to do, because imagine just going into a job first time in the UK and your job and you're supposed to work. So that might be too overwhelming. So it's good for you as well to do a clinical attachment in the UK. Okay, when to do the clinical attachment? Do it when you're going there for the PLAB 2 exam. Obviously use that visa well and good, like 6 whole months of visa. Make full use of it. After the PLAB 2, make sure you have a place for your attachment and then go back to your country. So obviously if you're going, you're spending money on the ticket, so make full use of doing stuff in the UK, like useful stuff in the UK and doing the clinical attachment. So I guess that answers all your questions about the clinical attachment. If any other extra questions come up, write down in the comments below, because at the top of my head, these are the only ones that are coming. So guys, stay positive. Just promise me that you're not going to give up. Although there's job saturation, you're going to keep going. I'm also in the process of that, but I'm going to keep going. I want you all to pray for me and I will pray for you. So guys, let's get an NHS job together. And once I get that job, you guys are in luck, because I'm going to help you get that job as well with the best CV tips. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.